Pete here, and I'm back for weekly free instant tournament number 95. There's an 8-board BBO tournament that you can play once a week by just clicking on Solitaire Bridge and then weekly free. Anyway, I'll just jump straight in and see how we can do. I'll try to avoid misclicking this time, which might involve sort of some earlier claiming. Anyway, here I've got 10, 16, 17 highs and a 5-card suit. I think this is too good for a no trump, so I'll upgrade it to 18, 19. Although that didn't really work. This has worked out quite poorly. I don't think I want to bid two no trumps is like crazy here when your partner hasn't responded. So I don't actually have a bid here, so I'll just pass. But I think this worked out poorly, because if I bid a no trump, I might have bought it there. And yeah, like if I opened one no trump, it probably didn't go 2 hearts or pass. So I really need, like, what do I need to happen? Anyway, here dummy has 6 points. Opposite my 17 is 23. 17 missing. West has a fair few of them. My partner didn't want to bid. Maybe they don't have spades, but they've got like a doubleton heart, and yeah, so my partner's probably got a doubleton heart and not 3 spades, so maybe like a 2-3, but then they might have balanced with 3 diamonds or something, or 3 clubs, so more likely that my partner has actually got spades but not 6 points, so chose not to bid. So of the 17 points missing, let's give my partner 4 or 5, which would give West 13 or 12 or 13 points. I really don't want to switch to a different suit, so I'll just return a diamond, see what happens. Okay, club. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so let's not rush ahead here. So I've got 3 tricks. Maybe they can't get back to dummy. There was the chance that, like, my partner's a 3, 2, 4, 4 and just doesn't have that many points. Maybe they've got 3 points, and maybe I can score the king of hearts, king of clubs. If I play a club and West wins the jack, they get a discard on the 9 of clubs, but I really don't imagine them like pitching all their spades or something like that, because they've probably got the ace of spades, and I don't think switching to the king of spades will do much, unless my partner's got the queen of spades, and then I might be able to get the queen of spades, king of hearts, and a ruff. They can still probably trump a diamond unless my partner's got 4 diamonds. So I think I need my partner to have the queen of spades, maybe ace. If I play a club here, that's only good if my partner's got jack 3rd club, and that still sets that up, and I don't think we're legitimately beating this yet. So let's try the king of spades here to the ace, and spade back. And yeah. Okay, so this has failed horribly. 50%. Okay. I guess that worked well. The opponents get to find their spade fit. My partner was the 3-2-4-4, and they also had not very many points. So if you open a no trump, they get their spade fit, which if you lead a diamond, you hold it to 2, but that doesn't really seem appealing to lead a diamond, although this hand is not friendly to lead against. So they can make 9 or 11 tricks. How many tricks could I have held them to? I could have got them to just 9, 71%. I think that's if I continued with a club. I didn't realize that I'd prevented them finding their spade fit, which played much better. So after this, if I continue with a club, that holds them to 9, I think. Yeah, so I was still angling to try and beat this. I wasn't completely aware that, yeah, if they've got 4, 5, 2, 2, the bid spades, and spades would play really well for them as well. I didn't even contemplate that being a better spot. But everyone else seems to have opened a no trump. I think this hand's too good. 17 with a 5-card suit. I'm happy to upgrade it to 18, 19. I wasn't happy with how the auction proceeded, that's for sure. But I'll take 50% then. That's fine by me. Board number 2. What do we got? We've got 15 highs and 6 hearts, so I'll just pass. And it's double takeout. So I could make a takeout double here. It basically says, yeah, I had hearts, but I don't have diamonds. I would usually have clubs and spades for this. But I know West is just going to pass here. And yeah, I want my partner to bid. Whoa! Maybe not that much. But I think, yeah, this went well. My partner jumped to 4 spades. Like, my double here is, like, pretty weird. But I felt like the opponents were going to pass out 2 diamonds. I wanted my partner to compete. And I was not expecting this sort of escalation, but I'm happy. Like, when I pass and make a takeout double, I'm showing the black suits. Now, I'm card short in all of them, but I do have 15 points. And, yeah. Anyway, let's lead a spade. Alright, so my partner has a void heart. So they're rough. They're probably going to hook the diamond. No. Alright, so what is going on here? So East has 3 spades, 5 hearts, 4 diamonds, and a singleton club. So my partner has 2 diamonds and alright. What? Oh, that's the 4th spade. So they're 4, 5, 3, 1. Right. So we'll pitch there. They get to rough. And that's all of their trumps. So they had ace 10 third. So my partner has queen 9, 8 or whatever. So I'll get to win the over rough, king of hearts, which hold... My partner didn't want to get end played here, so they roughed my winner just so they didn't get end played. So they rough, and now we score the last 2 diamonds for a good board, 100%. It was a bit of a weird takeout double. Otherwise, you just pass, and it sort of felt like we weren't going to get into the auction. Like bidding 3 hearts here is bizarre. 3 spades can go down 1, so that was a really bad sacrifice by the robots. Someone else did double here. What did they lead? They led a low heart. Yeah, I didn't. A low heart did not cross my mind, but it was a bit random. I think passing is completely fine as well, but that certainly worked out well. I thought it was just going to be a part score hand and just push them up a level. My partner, like, if my partner did want to pass out diamonds for a penalty, I'd also be happy. So yeah, that worked well. I'm in rank 1 on 75%. So you always need a little bit of luck, and I just cashed it in then. So I can make a support double. My hand's absolute garbage here, but I don't want to let them play a part score. So we pushed them up. Well, we bought it in 2 spades, and we don't have a fit. Right. Okay, low diamond lead. Alright, so we don't have a fit, And what do we know about this hand? 9 points there. I've got 12, so that's 21. 19 missing. Could be like 11 and 8. 10 and 9. Maybe 12 and 7. So East is 7 to 9 points because there's a best hand tournament. Is there any merit in playing low and hoping East led away from the Jack of Diamonds? It'll allow me to get one sort of discard. I can discard like a club. Hearts might allow me to discard a club anyway. If I play a low diamond, maybe I can discard a heart instead, and I don't need to guess the hearts. But if West has ace Jack of Diamonds, then it's really bad. So I don't think I'll do it because the merits of it are only like marginal here. I don't think I have to try it. So we'll pop in the King of Diamonds and heart switch. Okay. So there's the ace of hearts and a heart back, which didn't get ruffed. All right, so what now? So they didn't switch to clubs. It looks like West has a doubleton heart. Otherwise, that play doesn't make a lot of sense. So I think East has ace Jack of hearts. West might have had, like if West has King Queen Jack of clubs, then I'm trying to work out who's got the King of spades here based on the approximate points that I think they have. So East has ace Jack of hearts for 5. I think they're around 8 points. Now I don't think West has all the King, Queen and Jack, so I think East has some club points, which makes it more likely West actually has the spade. So I don't think I'm just going to play a spade to the ace and a spade back up. I'll actually take the spade finesse. Okay, and that looks like West has 4 spades, so I think it's time just to come out the King of hearts, let them ruff one. Okay, so they didn't want to ruff. So I can play a diamond up and then play my Queen of hearts pitching. Ruff a diamond and lead a club towards the ace. And I give up at this stage. They've got the rest of the tricks, but 2 spades making 2 should... Okay, spades were 3-3. 71%. Could I have done any better there? Tough one to tell. So some people passed it in. Again, best hand tournament, pretty flat, 12 count, but we're not vulnerable, so I liked getting in there and bidding. No one seemed to make more than that, and it looks like that's the best that can be done. Someone opened a diamond on this, aiming for a diamond lead, I guess, which kept the opponents out and let them get to 1 no trump, which can be held to 1 if they lead a diamond, but that's unlikely on the diamond opening. So they made an over trick and snuck in a top board, but I think getting to 2 spades is alright. Interesting one to actually try and play there. So 71%. Board number 4. So 13 highs, both majors. So I'll just open a heart here. It's a really good heart suit. Partner bid 2 hearts. This is a spot where Drury applies, so they don't have like a maximum passed hand. So even though it says 7 to 10 total points, it's like 6 to a bad 9, really, is what sort of their point range is. Because if they had a good one, they would bid 2 clubs. So I'll just pass and expect the opponents to balance, but no. Alright, so why didn't the opponents balance? They do have a diamond fit, but not spades. Looks like we've got 2 club losers, 2 spade losers, and a diamond. I can try taking the diamond finesse. I might be able to set up clubs. Alright, so that solves the diamond finesse issue. So, draw trumps. Okay, trumps are 4-1, so if I draw all the trumps, then I might not be able to set up my spades in time. So I'll knock out a spade early. So spade, spade. Alright, so they solved that dilemma for me. And now I just get to try and play a squeeze in case West has the 10 of clubs and the other top club and all the diamond pips. So like it's not going to work, but we just cash our stuff like here. We don't see the top clubs, so we test to see if our diamond's good. And 140. So 82% there. Some people went down in 2 hearts, some people just made 2. So we can always make. They can hold me to 2. So let's just see how someone who went down, what did they do? I just saw this name, T. Helgamo. I was like, okay. And I was thinking of Tor Helness and Ger Helgamo, but just sort of combining them together. I'm surprised that they went down, but no, it's neither of them because I just combined 2 names. Okay, so took the diamond finesse and then gave. Okay, I'm going to stop looking at that one. Someone who only made 2, so club, they covered, diamond, they won, low heart, heart, and queen of spades, spade back, and a top heart. Why are they not drawing? Okay. Alright, so I have not found good reasoning for why not to make 9 tricks there. I refuse to look at that anymore, see what sort of how people throw tricks away. Anyway, that was board number 4. We are running pretty hot, 75% in rank 1, halfway through it, and 4 boards to play. Balance 20 count, so I'll just open 2 no trump and get to 3 no trump. My partner's got 10 points, and we have a diamond, 5 clubs, and some spades. So here, basically, it looks like if hearts aren't 3-3, I'm going to lose the last trick as well as the first one. So hopefully they take the ace of diamonds here. Okay, so they just ruined some chances of squeezes for me. I was really hoping I'd go a diamond to the ace and then I'd be able to squeeze someone. But without losing a trick, my squeezes are a lot worse. I was hoping like someone might have queen jack to 5 spades, or even 5 spades and full hearts or something. So let's just rattle off these clubs. Keep an eye on the hearts, because that's the suit I'm going to be playing on next. So it's always important to check for discards. There's one. Because sometimes people don't pay attention to the discards and then miscount these suits. So it's quite useful to try and do that. I'm not so worried about the other suits. And we'll let that go. And heart to the ace. King of hearts. Okay, so West has 5 hearts. And looks like I'm just cashing my winners here. And they get the final tricks. 35% for that. So, alright. What did you do? Tell me. They get all the clubs, yeah. King of spades. Spade up. Oh, and the king of spades, spade. West pitched a heart. Okay. Alright, so that's why they got their extra trick there. But what I don't like about king of spades, spade to the ace, is if you look at these heart pips, you've got 9 third, and I had ace, king, queen, fourth. And if there was like jack 10 Dalton, maybe it's not so relevant after a heart discard. But if there was jack 10 Dalton, I'd want to cash the ace, king, cross back to the 9, and then get back to the south hand. So that's why I didn't want to do it that way. But I guess after West pitches a heart, then there's no chance of jack 10 Dalton. So cashing the spades first, just giving yourself an extra chance for someone to make a discard like that, seems okay. But that's why I was thinking on cashing the hearts next. Anyway, that was board number 5. I'm now dropped into rank number 2 on 67%. And that's a lot of clubs right there. Just the 9 of them. 9 solid clubs. These hands are like a nightmare to bid. There's no like... We might make slam ups at the ace, queen of spades, or we might not even be able to make game. But I'm just going to start with 1 club. Whoa, 1 spade. Alright. What to do? Alright, so if I bid for no trumps, I think the answer to key card is... I'm just wondering if I can A, get back to clubs. So we've got a spade fit, but I really want to play in my 9 card suit. If my partner's got 1 key card, let's say ace, 5th spade, and the king of hearts, we're cold. If they've got 2 key cards, we're cold. I'm just going to bid for no trump. I have no idea if this will work. 1 or 4 key cards. So let's just try 6 clubs. Oh no. It says 6 clubs is a Q bid. That's really annoying. So let's ask about the queen. 5 spades, they don't have the queen. Can I get to 6 clubs now? Ah, no. Oh god, I really want to play in 6 clubs. Maybe 6 clubs can't make. But like 5 spades probably won't make anyway if my partner doesn't have the queen of spades. Because like I won't be able to draw trumps unless we pick up the queen of spades anyway. So if my partner's got like ace, jack, 5th spade, then I'll be able to like rough the opening lead, play king of spades, spade to the jack, ace of spades, then run all the clubs. That does need my partner to have a singleton club, which is no guarantee, but at least they didn't say they had a void in response to my key card. If I knew I couldn't sign off in 6 clubs after like key carding, I would have just bid 6 clubs over 1 spade. I think there should be ways that I can actually just insist on playing in clubs. Maybe I had to bid like 4 clubs over 1 spade or something like that. Like, these are things that if you don't know all like these really bizarre bids and how your partner will treat it, these hands are a nightmare to bid. Anyway, basically it looks like 6 clubs will probably be okay. 6 spades is not a good contract because we're off a key card and the queen of trumps at least. We might be off 2 cashing key cards and the queen of trumps. But it's odds on that my partner's got the ace of spades. But even if like 5 spades might not even be safe, because let's say they lead a diamond and I rough and then play king of spades, spade to the ace, and then try playing clubs, they just rough in eventually and my partner will still have a loser. So I have to pick up the spade suit because I don't think 5 spades is making. So let's bid this and hope for the best. So 6 clubs is lay down. If spades are 2-2 here, we get to make this, which is good. Alright, so they didn't rough. Spade to the ace. And we're down. Okay, so I got getting a terrible score here. So people that stop in 5 spades will actually make it on this hand. I presume that, like, they might be able to beat 5 spades. Because they can't lead the right thing. 10%. Good. 5 clubs. So what? Yeah. So just rebidding 6 clubs. All right. So there's one of the options that I think. Support to game 6 plus clubs, 4 plus spades. Yeah, like that's reasonable. We don't quite have that, but okay. I don't like bidding 2 clubs. I knew that if I just stopped in 5 spades, I would be getting a bad score. So I really wanted to get to 6 clubs. So if 6 spades, like here, if I just stopped, I was just getting a bad score most of the time. So gambling on 6 spades, that my partner maybe had like ace jack to 5 spades, and spades were 3-2 with the queen on side. Because I was expecting lots of people to be in 6 clubs. So can they beat? They can only beat at 1. Because the person's got 2 clubs. So just wondering why ace of clubs, then king of clubs pitching a diamond, queen of clubs pitching a diamond. Because they rough in, we can still rough back. I was like, how do we get rid of all the diamonds? But we don't actually need to. So I wanted to get to 6 clubs. It's not obvious how you should actually do it. But once... yeah. Once I bid 4 no trumps, I thought like I'd be able to bid 6 clubs saying, hey, I actually want to play here, but it's a Q bid, which failed me miserably. So had to settle in spades, which would, if spades were 2-2, then I was going to get 100%, which will come up, some amount all the time, but didn't pay off this time and got my 10%. Whereas if I just stopped in, like after I bid 4 no trump, if I just stopped in 5 spades, I was only getting 35. So I could either take always a bad score, or I could risk 25% to turn 10 into 100. So I think it was worthwhile backing myself for 6 spades, but I think probably the best way to bid this one was like 1 club. When partner bids a spade, probably bid 4 clubs, which was forcing clubs and spades. Because I wanted to just like key card my partner, and like if my partner's got none, that's when I was like, all right, I don't want to be in 6 clubs. So that's why I tried key carding. But maybe I should just bid 6 clubs. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Love to hear what you think about that one. Anyway, back into rank 4 on 58%, and here we've got 10, 15 highs, 2, 2, 4, 5. So I'll just open this a no trump on my semi-balanced hand, and 2 hearts, and that's where we play it. So we've got a diamond fit. If it went like a club, a heart, the auction would escalate pretty badly. We've got 3 spade losers, a diamond loser. Looks like I just want to pitch my spade. Like I'd want to draw 2 rounds of trumps. I can draw 1 round of trumps first, and then pitch my spade. And now heart to the ace. Now, if I play another heart here and they make me rough, that is really bad. So playing another heart here is hoping hearts are 3-2. If I like, if 3-3, sorry. But if hearts are 4-2 and I play another heart, they force me to rough, and then I basically don't get any more tricks. Because when they play a diamond and they get back in with the spade, they draw my trump. And yeah, so instead of trying to hope hearts are 3-3, let's just knock out this ace of diamonds. Okay, they're 3-3, and the robots played that for me, so I get that back anyway. But this would have been a better score if hearts were 4-2. And we can get the beer card. Sweet. 75% for 2 hearts plus 1. Always called for 9 tricks, and some people reversed and then they get to 3 no trump, which has no play. Some people reversed and then managed not to get to 3 no trump, but defend 3 spades, which seems really weird. But overall, I think my 2 hearts making 9 is a really good score. Opening this hand at no trump just solves a lot of issues. And yeah, plus 140. I think it would have been a much better score if hearts were 4-2. And I just guaranteed my 8 tricks. Final board, pass 2 spades, and I have 22 highs with ace third spade. So if I double, I could double and then maybe bid 3 no trump if my partner has like clubs, but they probably play 11 sol. Maybe I can show a strong hand with diamonds. I sort of want to get to 3 no trump, but I think doubling seems fine for starters. 11 sol. How forcing is 3 diamonds? 19 plus points. Seems like that's forcing, so let's try that. 3 spades. Do you have a stopper? Yes, I do. Alright, so we got to 3 no trump this way. And we have 5 diamond tricks most likely, 3 hearts and a spade. Low spade lead, which looks like West has on a doubleton. If I play low, they win. They're still only going to be able to get 3 tricks off the top. So no rush here, so let's play low. And low club, so let's stick in the 10. Top heart there. Alright. So trying to work out if I can squeeze anyone, but I can't really, because I can't cash all my tricks ending in the north hand. Like if I could run all my diamonds ending in north, I might have some sort of squeezes on, but here not really, because the communication's wrong. So it's a diamonds, king of diamonds. Alright, so diamonds were 4-1. If West has queen 10 of spades, then my 9 will come good. So I want to like lead the jack, and I expect East will cover this. Oh wow, 7 spades. Okay. So East has a East has a really bad hand. This just looks like a boring 9 tricks, really. So I could have put in my king of clubs, and that would have got me another one. Anyway, that was 60%. Finished in rank 5, scoring 60%, which is kind of harsh. Lots of people on 61. 67 was the winning score, but overall seems okay. I had sort of one bad board. Like I scored 35% on one board, which was just sort of a normal 3 no trump, where maybe if I cashed my spades first, they would have misdefended. But I guess I didn't need to cash my hearts first, because Jack 10 tight was no longer an issue. And then the other one, 6 spades, where I wanted to get to 6 clubs, but managed to get myself all tied up there. But anyway, 60%. It's a pretty interesting weekly free instant tournament. Some strange hands in there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.